What if I told you your brain could memorize 100 faces in just 60 seconds? Not with a superpower or genius DNA, but with a skill you can actually learn. By the end of this video, you'll understand how it's done and what it reveals about your own brain. Thought patterns unlocked. The human brain is capable of far more than we've been taught to believe. Imagine this. A screen flashes one face after another. Different ages, different expressions, different names. After just 1 minute, someone turns to you and says, "Now tell me every face you just saw, in order." Most people wouldn't remember 5, but competitors in the memory Olympics regularly recall 50, 80, even 100 faces without hesitation. So here's the real question. What do they have that you don't? The answer is almost nothing. Here's the first surprising fact. Memory champions don't have bigger brains, higher IQs, or faster thinking speeds. Brain scans show they use the same memory regions as everyone else. The difference isn't ability, it's strategy. Your brain isn't designed to store raw data. It's designed to remember stories, images, and meaning. Memory athletes take advantage of this. Faces feel hard to remember because your brain processes them in fragments. Eyes, nose, mouth, name. That kind of information is boring to the brain, so it lets it go. But when you turn a face into a story, something changes. Memory athletes use a technique called associative encoding. For example, if you meet someone named Mr. Baker, instead of repeating his name, you imagine his face covered in flour, pulling bread out of an oven. It sounds ridiculous, but that's exactly why it works. Your brain remembers strange, emotional, visual images far better than logical repetition. Now multiply that process, face after face, and you start to see how memorizing 100 faces in 60 seconds becomes possible. And here's the most surprising part. This skill doesn't just improve memory, it changes how your brain works. Studies show memory training strengthens communication between areas involved in visual imagination and spatial navigation. In simple terms, your brain gets better at organizing information, not just storing it. That's why memory athletes often report better focus, faster learning, and clearer thinking. They're not just remembering more, they're thinking differently. The brain doesn't grow stronger through repetition alone. It grows stronger through creative engagement. So could you do it? Probably not today, but with training, your brain is far closer than you think. Most people see massive improvement within weeks, not years, once they stop forcing memory and start working with how the brain naturally functions. The Memory Olympics aren't about superhuman brains. They're proof that human potential is usually limited by habits, not biology. When you understand how your brain actually wants to remember, what once felt impossible starts to feel inevitable. If this video changed the way you think about your own mind, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more brain science and psychology. And let me know in the comments,